Hello and welcome to all. Today's session we'll see top 20 Atlassian Rovo prompts for QA tester with real example. Okay, so before we start, if in case in your organization you are using Jira, Zephyr or any Confluence, then definitely knowing these raw prompts it saves your lot of times and it increases your productivity. Okay, so we'll see top 20 Atlassian Rovo prompts. Okay. So before we start, first we'll understand what is the Atlassian Rovo. So like if you see Atlassian created a Rovo as an AI teammates for tools for Jira, Zephyr, and the Confluence. Okay. Now if you see what is Rovo, okay, Rovo like this, like we have a Google, then we have ChatGPT, and we also have a personal assistant inside Jira and the Confluence. Okay. So now instead of manually searching the tickets, then documents, bugs, or release notes, or the test cases, okay, or any meeting notes, okay, we will simply ask row in normal English. Okay. So now, for example, here I just mentioned the some prompts like show me all high priority bugs assigned to me. Okay. Or we'll simply say create test cases for login page. Okay. Or we'll also give the prompt like find duplicate defects. Okay. Then definitely Rovo will give the output. Okay. Now remember, okay, Rovo is an enterprise AI knowledge assistant integrated with Jira and the Confluence that helps team discover information, automate the repetitive tasks, generate insights, and improve the productivity using natural language prompts. Okay. The basic motto of this Rovo, like if you see, it increases the QA's productivity. Now here we'll consider one example. Okay, suppose in your organization or your company have the thousands of Jira tickets. We have a 500 conference page and 100 test documents and many more bugs and other documents. Okay, so normally if as a QA, okay, like we need to find out something, then we are wasting a time like searching a documents, then reading long documents, then writing repetitive test cases, okay, creating a bug summaries and preparing reports. Okay, so as a QA we are doing this activity, but with the help of Row. Okay, so if you see Row reduces this manual effort using AI. Okay, and so instead of spending 2 hours searching information, if you ask the Row like summarize all the failed test cases from sprint 12, it gives the answer quickly. Within a minute, you will get the result. Okay, and that way will increases our productivity. Okay, now next we'll see the Row's key features. Okay, before that we'll take one example. Okay, so now here I give the very simple example. So as a like if in case development team said like login functionality implementation is done, okay, or if any new requirements come, okay, as a login. So normally what QA is doing, QA is understanding the requirements, okay. Then it is going through all the scenarios, writing the test cases, finding the edge cases, and like preparing regression list for the same login functionality. Okay, but instead of doing these things, okay, if we ask the row, like what are the stories there or epic is there, login functionality, okay, generate positive, negative, boundary, and security test scenarios for login page. Okay, so row will generate quickly all these things. Okay, now you understand. Okay, how we can use the row. Okay, and here you can see row immediately generate the valid login, invalid password, blank username, SQL injection checks, session timeout test, password masking checks, huge time saving. Okay, so this way row is a useful when we are using row. Okay, and now we'll see the key features. Okay, now here we will see today's session what are the key features of row. First key feature is the AI search. Okay, so now this searches like when you search anything, okay, so this search will go ahead with the Jira, then Confluence, documents, tickets, and meeting notes. Okay, and if in case we need to give the prompt, then we'll give the prompt simple way, find all unresolved production defects related to payment model. Okay, then definitely using AI search. Okay, Then Rovo will give the output for all unresolved the production defects related to here. I have explicitly mentioned the payment model. Okay. The next key feature is the AI chat assistant. Okay, so it is acting like a chat GPT for company data, and like if you need to find out the like I just gave the example, like we'll give the prompt summarize sprint 15 testing status. Okay, so it will give the output. Okay, row will give the output. Then it will also behave like a knowledge discovery. Okay, it finds the hidden information quickly. Example, like if in case you need to find out like who worked on any model last release, you're not aware. Okay, instead of going to back to specific release and finding the stories, epics, okay, then developers. Okay, so simply we will give the prompt in simple English like who worked on the authentication model, okay, last release, and you can give the release name. Okay, definitely within a minute, Rovo will give the output. Then we can also use the test case generation, like as I mentioned. Okay, so we'll create a test scenario, edge test cases, regression suites, and other things. Okay, even we will help the row in bug analysis. Okay, so row will help us to identify the duplicate defects, root causes, and the impacted models. Okay, now if you see in summary, okay, so left hand side is the problem and how right hand side arrow giving the solution. Okay, like in our organization we have too many Jira tickets. Okay, searching different keywords it's very difficult. Okay, then we'll use the smart AI search. Okay, using row. Okay, then for writing a manual test case, writing in Ziffer. Okay, we'll ask the AI generated test cases and we'll give the reference. Okay, then long requirement documents. Okay, if in case product written the long requirement documents, then we'll ask the quick summary. Okay, using row. Then if in case we need to find out the sprint reporting efforts, okay, then definitely we'll use the auto generated reports. Okay, and the problem is like if find out the we need to find out the duplicate defects. Okay, then definitely row is helping. Okay, like AI pattern recognition. Then problem is like sometimes requirements are complicated, not able to understand it. Okay, then we will ask the row simple AI explanation. Okay, that way row is helping in our day-to-day life and definitely our productivity is increases. Okay, if in case you have any questions, queries, please let me know. And in next session we will see top 20 prompts how we'll give to row. Thank you.